DMK is unlike any skincare company on earth. Named after visionary founder Danae Montague King, DMK is committed to providing individualized products and treatment plans that heal skin on the cellular level, whether the condition concerns pigmentation, acne, inflammation, or signs of aging. DMK is home to the original enzyme mask, the game-changing formula that sends oxygenating, tightening, and exfoliating signals into the skin to enact changes in skin structures from the inside out. At DMK, we believe everyone deserves to feel the confidence that comes with healthy, beautiful skin. Learn more at DanaeMKing.com. That's DANNEM King.com. Enhance your practice and your income by discovering the transformative power of Celluma Light Therapy. Clinically proven and FDA cleared, Celluma's innovative LED technology addresses issues at the cellular level, promoting healing and rejuvenation. Whether for acne, aging skin, pain relief, hair restoration, or body contouring, Celluma Light Therapy delivers professional results in clinic or at home. Ready to help your clients feel their best? Visit Celluma.com and start your journey to becoming a Celluma professional today.
Hello and welcome to ASCP's Esty Talk. I'm your co-host Maggie Staszcuk and ASCP's Program Director.
And I'm Ella Cressman, licensed esthetician, certified organic skincare formulator, ingredient junkie, and content contributor for Associated Skincare Professionals.
Ella, today's topic has been debated in the industry, I think, since the dawn of time. Do men need to treat their skin differently than women? Do they need products specifically for them?
Do they need it? That is a loaded question.
Yeah.
I think physiologically or histologically, no. But do they need it emotionally? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So, obviously everyone can benefit from taking care of their skin regardless of gender. And this debate may be becoming outdated as more and more men are learning and adopting skincare. I feel like you're seeing that everywhere now. It's almost, this conversation's almost obsolete in some circles. Would you agree?
I think so. And if we look at the span of our career, when we first started out, the impression or the association, men were head down, like their hand covering their eyes, walking into a spa, like fast, hoping no one recognizes them. And then maybe 10 years ago, they started coming in and asking for treatments, as that's what I would call them. Oh, this is a treatment. This isn't a facial. So they felt better about it. And to now they're getting brows done. Depending on what part of the country that's been a thing, but it's more open. In fact, there's a couple of guys, and I don't remember their name offhand, but they actually have really hit the ground running with a men's skincare only line. And that's not uncommon. We have other men creating lines for men that it's typically been a female space.
Yeah, I think the needs of men's skin may differ slightly from women due to differences in like hormones, genetics, or especially even lifestyle factors. So first, let's talk about men's skin because there are some measurable differences. I came across this thing on a PubMed where they had collectively taken all of these studies over the decades comparing biophysical properties of the skin between men and women. And it was really interesting to be able just on one sheet to look at the outcomes of these. And the studies either produced conflicting results or generally the same results from one study to the next between men and women's skin. But some of the things that stood out, pigmentation and skin thickness are significantly higher in men. I think everyone can agree with that. Facial wrinkles are deeper. Facial sagging in the lower eye area is more prominent. I thought that was interesting. Men have up to 25% more collagen than women do. And I think that accounts for, obviously, the thickness in men's skin that we don't see in women's skin. And sebum content is higher in men, mostly because it's influenced by hormones, testosterone specifically. So with that said, you can expect to see larger pores. That may mean they have more acne or oiliness. It also may mean that the skin is more resilient. So when you're considering those things, that plays into the type of products you're going to choose for men versus what you're going to choose for women, I would say.
I would say if you're looking at these metrics, that would be the case.
So hormone fluctuations is a big thing that impacts both men and women's skin, but women appear to be more impacted. So according to these studies, acne is reduced post-puberty for men, whereas women are more likely to experience adult acne compared to men. And this is about 12 to 22% compared to just 3% of men. That was a huge stat for me.
And I think that just in my obviously I'm not an endocrinologist, but in my understanding, we do have more fluctuation of those. So more opportunity for imbalance versus with men, it seems like they're high and then low and then even. And then unless they're low and then there's a problem, but it's a lot easier to pinpoint when there's a problem than ours seem to be a lot more mobile.
Yeah.
Active.
And I've never really thought about these comparisons, but when I think about it in retrospect, the clients that I had coming through the door, or even myself, you nailed it on the head. Like, men are even, they're linear. Certainly, teen boys, you see their acne fluctuations, they're going through puberty, but you look at adult men, they're not dealing with these breakouts like we do on a monthly basis or as we go through hormone changes, entering menopause or whatever the problem is. And you always hear kind of this stereotype that men look better as they age, right? Why is that not the case for women? Like, we're losing our collagen, our skin is sagging, we're having melasma or pigmentation issues. We're doing all of these things to anti-age, and men just have great skin.
They look distinguished and we look haggard.
That's it. They're distinguished, we're haggard. Yeah.
But it's cute for men to have crow's feet and we look tired. What's wrong? Are you okay?
Exactly. So overall, men experience the same conditions as women. This is going to be things like reduction in hydration, thickness, wrinkles, all the things. They experience that too. But for men, this is happening gradually over time. Like you said, linear. For women, this is abrupt, and it could be due to rapid change in hormones. So menopause is the big one. All of a sudden, our hormones are dropping, and that's impacting all of the things that are keeping our skin hydrated, plump, thick, fill in the blank.
Well, if you think about our hormones, it's like a roller coaster every month. There's a cycle, or whoop, and then we're down, and they're up, and then they're down. And then all of a sudden, at a certain age, they just drop, like a roller coaster drop, right? Where men are more like a train ride. They're just like, oh, maybe I have to go up a little mountain, but then we're cool after that. And I think there's other behavioral things that are going on. I think there's also a lifestyle switch here too. And I'm curious as the time period for that review that you were talking about, because I think lifestyle is a lot different now than it was before. Women have a lot more awareness of this, and you see physical fitness programs wanting to balance this, or different supplements wanting to balance this. And then you've also seen in the past 10 years, there's more of a conversation around low T, as the men call it, low T and the effect on lifestyle too. So I'm interested to see, but as far as for skin, it's other behaviors too, like shaving daily. So they're performing what we call clinical treatments on a daily basis. And what is that doing to inspire normal cell regeneration or removing hyperpigmentation, where they are prone to it, but there seems to be some behavioral things that also fix it?
I think it's interesting you bring up shaving because, men are shaving on a regular basis, whether it's, daily or every couple of days. But now we have dermaplaning for women. They maybe are not doing that every day, but you can buy these dermaplaning blades over the counter, and that's now a thing for women too. You have this, how do you say it? Like
merge?
Yeah, merging, totally.
Caroline Manzo of Real Housewives of New Jersey, she used to shave her face every day. She looks fantastic, but she said that just was part of her skincare routine. And I tell you, when you're in perimenopause, you almost feel like you have to, not just for the hair, but for the skincare part of it too.
Hold that thought. We'll be right back.
Elibana, Australian-born, globally loved. Elibana's story is simple. They love lashes and brows. They shoot for the stars and lift lashes to new heights. Their addiction is real, their passion is popping, and there is nothing more they crave than offering excellence, service, and innovation in products. Elibana Lash Lift allows you to offer your customers luscious, lifted lashes that can last up to 12 weeks in one safe, 20-minute treatment. Learn more at elibana-usa.com.
Okay, here we go. Let's get back to the podcast.
So despite these differences in skin types from men to women, basic principles of skincare, I think we can argue they remain the same, right? You're
100%.
cleansing, moisturizing, you need your SPF, but call it what you want. There has been, I think, traditionally in the industry, gender-based marketing, or there have been societal norms about how men care for themselves versus women caring for themselves. And traditionally, I would say, women have been taught this level of self-care that men have not.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, for sure. Their self-care is different.
Mm-hmm. And I think this is changing, though. It has been changing for some time, for several years. And certainly social media is playing a part in that. And we can argue about social media impacting not just genders, but also age as well. You know, you're hearing about children now wanting to use anti-aging skincare and all the things.
Mm-hmm.
But that's having a huge impact on men using skincare and how they're using skincare.
I think the perception, like a societal perception of acceptance and like ideals, what they should look like. There's a whole section in Target dedicated to men's upkeep, like men's grooming, which includes scent stuff, it includes facial stuff, it includes body care and so on. Where before you had just shaving cream.
Yeah. Yeah. So that brings us around back to our initial question. Do men need products specifically for them?
No. No. Physiologically, histologically, the answer is no. And this is the thing. I don't think anybody should be put into a box before you've analyzed them, before you've done a comprehensive consultation, because I think women need this and men need that. Let's just say women need moisturizer because their or peptides because their collagen is not as robust as men, and men need salicylic acid because they have more oil. If you go in thinking of those things and having that in your mind, you might miss something. Instead, treating every person as an individual, regardless of gender, is, my opinion, the better approach.
So there is, in your opinion, then there is not a quote-unquote best routine for a man. It is all about what is the skin presented in front of you. It doesn't matter their gender.
Yeah. And yeah, not gender related at all. We're both women. We will have a different routine. You'll have eye cream. I'm just kidding. For sure. No, you have different requirements. Your skin needs different things than mine. And men, same thing. You can have two men in the room or two male clients, one after the other. They're going to have totally different needs based on their lifestyle, their occupation. Do they work inside? Do they work outside? What is their activity level? All of those considerations. So putting them anybody in a box before you've had a chance to analyze all of that is a disservice, in my opinion.
I agree with you. Forgetting the fact that we are estheticians and this is how we view the skin, how about from a sales perspective? In order to sell to a man, do you need a product line that is packaged and has certain features that theoretically are targeting
Generalized beneficial?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. And I think that goes for some women too. It goes for young women or old women. We have boxes. Anti-aging, acne, hyperpigmentation, sensitive. We have boxes, and you can take the same thing and put it, you can then have male or the masculine box if you want to. I do think as a company standpoint, it could be extremely beneficial because there's an identification of, oh, this is for me. And 1, 2, this is really easy. I can just do it in 1, 2, 3 step. And it could be a cleanser, a moisturizer, and an SPF. Yeah. So as an trained professional, my answer is always going to be go see a professional, right? But is there an opportunity for differentiation? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I agree with you too. Have you ever had a male client where you have just taken the generic product off the shelf and said, this is made for you?
No, but I did make it. No. But you look really disappointed, so I'm trying to have a different answer.
I don't know.
No, I don't, but I will make a product that may infer femininity appropriate for them. This is for you because you can use it as a shaving medium and a cleanser, a twofer. So it's really...
You did.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. I make it make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just making the sale.
Yeah. I'm making the difference.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Now, listeners, we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on treating men's skin versus women's skin? Share with us on social media through Instagram, Facebook, or by emailing getconnected@ascpskincare.com. Thank you for listening to ASCP Esty Talk. And as always, for more information on this episode or for ways to connect with Ella and myself, or to learn more about ASCP, check out the show notes.
Are you interested in providing results-driven treatment services? Join a team of like-minded individuals who share your passion and support your success. With more than 1,000 franchised locations in 49 states, Massage Envy is not only the nation's #1 provider of massage services collectively across its franchise network, but also a national leader in skincare. Start or grow your career at a Massage Envy franchised location. Visit massageenvy.com/SDcareers for full details.